Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Jan Boydston, a children's author, and I read books online. I guess you know that if you found my YouTube channel. And I'm out of town this week, but I wanted to read anyway. I'm sitting outside, so there may be a little bit of road noise. Let's give it a whirl. I'm reading a beautiful book today by Rachel Isadora called I Just Want to Say Good Night. Do you have kind of a hard time at the end of the day deciding it's time to go to bed? I can remember that my brother and I did. We always kind of wanted the day to keep going, so that's what this story is about. And the artist and the writer are the same person. She did oil paintings. So these are like oil paintings. I want to show these. It's on the plains of Africa, and this is Lala that we're going to read about. Lala. Beautiful book, isn't it? I love this book. Let's see what it says. On the African veld, there is a village. As the sun sets, parents tell their children, just like they do here, it's time to go to bed. Lala greets her papa, who has been fishing. Look, he's been fishing. Ooh, you caught a big one, she says. Yes, it was a good day, Papa says. It's time for bed, Papa tells Lala. I just want to say good night to the fish, Lala says. So she leans in to say good night to the fish. Come, Lala, Mama says. I just want to say good night to the cat, Lala says. Do you relate to this? It's getting late, Mama calls. I just want to say good night to the bird, Lala says. Aren't these wonderful colors and oil paintings? Lala, I just want to say good night to the goat, Lala says. It's time to go to sleep, Mama calls. I just want to say goodnight to the monkey, Lala says. She has a lot of things to say goodnight to. Come now, Mama says. I just want to say goodnight to the chicken, Lala says. By the tone of your mother or father's voice, you can kind of tell how serious they are. Oh, Lala, Mama says. I just want to say goodnight to the little ants, Lala says. These little ants crawling along there. And here's Mama standing in the doorway on a beautiful night with stars. I love that she's showing us a little bit about the African plain and the way they live. I'm not ready to go to sleep, Lala says to her dog. What a beautiful night. The dog says what? Woof. Now, Mama says, yes, yes, I'm coming. I just want to say goodnight to the rock, Lala says. She's really dragging it out, isn't she? Now she wants to say goodnight to the rock. Lala gets into bed. So she did come in. Lala gets into bed. Sweet dreams, Mama says. Isn't that a lovely room and the stars outside and the moon shining in? Good night, Mama. Good night, Moon. You've read that book? There's one more page in here. You want to know this? I just want to say good night to the book, Lala says. And you're probably familiar with this book. Good night, Moon. Good night, Moon, she whispers and smiles. And that's it. That's the end of the story. Rachel Isadora has written some other books, some of which take place in Africa. But this is one you might want to pick up. I got this at my library in North Carolina, and you might want to see if you want to find this book somewhere and read about saying goodnight. Take care. Have a great day. Bye.